All right, so for those of you who are in the number 2 energy, meaning that's your life path, your attitude, or your personal year, remember, if you didn't see the first video, everyone has this card, meaning you are good enough. Full moon and Virgo. That's one energy that is going to follow everyone, the collective, during this month. Okay? Go back and watch the beginning of the other video and you will get that energy. So let's get into the lesson cards for those of you who are in the number 2 energy. And I want to also note that with the number 2 energy, you have an extra highlight of the Venus energy, the Venus in Taurus, which Taurus is the second zodiac sign and Taurus is the home. So you might have an extra focus on love and beautifying and edifying your home during this month. So I want you to pay careful attention to that. This could come in the fact that maybe you're painting your house, maybe you're doing some landscaping, maybe you're changing a room, you're getting new furniture, you're beautifying the home, or you will find some beauty, some love in the home this month. And this could also be in the form of the welcoming of a new addition to the family this month. Okay? So let's start with the playing card, which are my favorites, by the way. I shuffled all the cards again, but I'll just do a couple little shuffles to get everybody one. And for you, you're going to have the energy. You see it? Jack. Now the Jack of Clubs. So this is the end things that so you are at you've let some things go. You're at the beginning stages, precipice of actually staking your claim in life in some area that you wanted. So you're seeing some growth, some maturity from something that you've been working on for a period of time. You work through some of the other little hurdles, but you're kind of still in your head about it a little bit. And I want to caution you with that. You are good enough to get out of your head this month about that energy. That's, you know, you're thinking too much. You're overthinking it. You're just doing too much with that. And let that go. Let that go. Because obviously you know what you're doing. You have the ability to be fruitful. So be fruitful. Okay? Let it go. All right, and then let's get the energy from the African Tarot, African American Tarot cards. And what is this? Uh, hmm. This is actually the Eight of Wands, right? So, but here's the interesting thing is that he has gathered some coins, he's gathered some money, he's gathered some of his fruits of his labors, and he's running away with it. He's running away with it. The problem with running away is that you can't build when you're in flight, right? There's no building. And the 2 energy is really called to build some things with that Taurus energy. Taurus is a builder, like some stability, some home. So you could be running away and taking your money and spending it kind of in a frivolous way. Be extremely careful, okay? Be extremely careful. You want your money to grow. All right, let's get one of our numerology guidance cards. And this is for those of you in the 2 energy. If you like this kind of reading, like, share, comment. What do you got now? Your number is 93, which is a 3 energy. Happy ending, which is great. You want some joy. You want some love. You want the fruits of your labor to actually become a reality. But it also takes communication. It also takes writing down what you want, having a plan. Because with that Taurus and that Venus, you definitely want to know where you're going, right? So you want to make a plan so that you'll know what the happy ending looks like, right? You know, happiness is defined differently for each person. So for you, is happy ending meaning you have a lovely family life, a lovely home life? Or is it that you have enough money to just go travel? Okay? What does that happiness look like for you? Define it for yourself. Make a vision board. And you can make a vision board any time of the year, not just in January. You can make a vision board every month, right, for what you want. Okay, let's get my other tarot cards. And remember, we're not doing any reversals. We're just doing the energy, because energy is both yin and yang all the time. And this is the Two of Wands, courage. In order to achieve your goals, you're going to have to be courageous. You're going to have to see there's stakes here. The starting, this person is making a plan. They're planting their thoughts. They're planting the energy into the ground, and then they have to actually go and do the work. And this person behind them, you see, that's like a hill. So let's just say you have an uphill battle, and you have to know that you're going to get there, you're going to make it if you actually put in the work, right? And again, a lot of the wand energy is coming up with you, and with a lot of this wand energy, I'm seeing that you actually, all of your focus is in the head area, and it really doesn't need to be in the thoughts. You need to be having some earth energy, and the earth energy is what will assist you with actually getting closer to your goal, getting where you need to go, where you want to go, your desire. You have to have some fire, some movement in order to get there, right? Now, I know the Leo normally has that, right? But you're going to have to borrow a little bit of that energy this month, okay? In order to achieve the growth that you're trying to achieve in this season. All right. And then let's get a Soul's Journey lesson card. What lesson do you have? Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Now, patience, of course, they say is a virtue, and patience actually is associated with a number 2 personality, because a number 2 is normally a partner, and they're normally working off of someone else's time frame. So patience is going to allow you to move forward if you know that in the end you are going to have that happy ending, right? When things are looking like they aren't moving so fast, see, your energy, this is your cards here. You're going to have a happy ending, so it's coming. You might have to wait for it. You might have to have a little courage, because it might not seem like it. And it might seem like all your money is going away, but your money is coming, right? So eventually you will get to this point here. Jack is in the court, right? Jack is on the court, right? Jack, it might not be a billionaire, but Jack might be 100,000-aire. Okay, so that energy is on its way, and you might have to wait a little bit for it. What do you do while you wait? You occupy your time. Focus on your home. Focus on what you can do. Eliminate clutter in your life. Move some things around so that the energy can flow. Okay? Do some shamanic rituals, right? You can reach out to me if you want me to develop a shamanic ritual for you. And also for the month of May, I am doing some spiritual work, some shamanic work to remove energy, to remove stagnant energy, and to get things to flow. And if you want to be a part of that, you'll have to go to my website. Because of the way the platforms are designed, you have to look for my website in my bio, contact me, and we can get started that way. Okay. Last card for you is the Moonology Oracle card. And this is energy. Look, a win-win outcome is in the forecast, which full moon in Libra, ruled by Venus, and Venus is your ruler. So that means that everything is going to work out for you. But notice that it's Libra, and Libra is also duality in the two energy and balancing things. So in the end, again, confirmation from the energy that you will have the happy energy ending that you're seeking. You will thrive, right? So again, this reading was for those of you in the 2 energy. Like, share, comment, and of course, go to my website and get involved with any of my spiritual services. Also go there to join my newsletter, where I will send out information about things, spiritual things, throughout the month. And that is where I will also put some of my gems of what's happening, my predictions. Okay? You guys take care.